So hi everyone, Missy here again, and today we're going to make plantain frittata, and this in front of me are our ingredients. I'm not making much, so I'm just using little ingredients: eggs, tomato, fresh pepper, onions, bell pepper, plantain. So I'm going to start off by cutting up plantain, and I use this particular knife because there is this particular shape I want it to have. So I just cut it up like that, and you're going to see the shape coming up. As you can see, the plantain already has a shape, and when I was done cutting my plantain, I just quickly put the groundnut oil on fire so it will get hot while we wait. While we wait, I'll just go and cut the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to cut the onion, the tomato, and I cut it into cubes, like small cubes, and I use the little one because I don't like too much tomato in my food. So you can add the two of them if you want that redness in there. And I cut my bell pepper in a straight line because I want it to be visible, because if you cut it in box, it's going to come out, I don't know, let's say a bit lumpy. I won't really say lumpy, but you won't really notice like that. So this is the shape I chose to cut mine. I didn't cut everything because I don't really like too much bell pepper in my food either, but I like sausage in my food, so I cut quite enough. When that was done, I quickly went ahead to cut my onions as well. I cut my onions into tiny cubes, but then I was checking on my plantain as well, and as you can see, it's almost done. But the mistake I made, I took my eyes off it and it came out a little burnt. And by the time I was done, I just added a little groundnut oil, just little, then stir frying everything one after the other. I fried the onions first, then I went in with the sausage afterwards. I fry the onions for a little amount of time. Once you see it start shining, you add your sausage immediately. So I added my sausage immediately, and it's very short, a very short period of time. Let's say 15 seconds, 20 seconds. You add in the next thing, because if you allow it to fry too long, it's going to get dark or it's going to start burning. So I didn't allow my sausage or the onion to fry too long. So after a while, this is how it was looking, and I just went in with my tomato, because tomato takes quite a while to fry, but bell pepper, it doesn't really take that much time. After a while, my mixture was just looking like this, and then I knew it was really fine, like it was really coming together. And then I took one cube and added half. I didn't add everything, just half of the one cube, because I'm making just little. So please know the amount of food you're making and know the amount of Maggi you're adding in. So I just added the chicken non-Maggi into the food and left it and kept on stirring it, then left it to cook for a while. Then added my green bell pepper. After a while of frying, this is how it looked, and then I transferred it into my white bowl and I started mixing my egg. I broke 2 eggs into a separate bowl, and I added salt, a good amount of salt, not too much, not too little. And after mixing my egg, I just added it to the other ingredients, and then I blended my pepper, my red pepper, fresh pepper, and I added it to this mixture as well, and I just kept on mixing everything so it will have that extra redness and extra spice in it. Then I added little groundnut oil into the pot and allowed it to heat up for a while, and then I poured in my mixture, and as soon as I was pouring it, I was putting the plantain immediately so that the egg won't start frying without the plantain. After adding the plantain, I left it for a while, then I covered the pot because I also want the steam from the pot to also heat up the egg on the surface, so I want to cook as well, so it will be done. So after that, I left it for a while and waited for it to fry well. So this is how I was struggling to bring out my plantain from the pot. As you can see, there was some groundnut oil still left at the bottom. The plantain broke as I was trying to bring it out, but when I tasted it, it tasted very nice. And don't worry if your plantain burns at under it. I think that's actually quite normal because you're not flipping it. And make sure to keep your gas on the lowest thing, if not it's going to burn too much. Mine didn't burn too much and it was okay. Other than the plantain that burnt when I was frying, but the egg was okay, the taste was fine, everything was just perfection. And this was looking so nice. The salt, pepper and Maggi actually complemented the taste, and the taste was very nice as well. Like, you all really have to try this. Don't worry about this entangling on that, it's just plantain, so I just spaced it out. And call me local, but this is how I actually enjoyed this stuff. Like, I ate it this morning and it was so nice. If you're struggling to find a breakfast for yourself, try this because you're not going to regret it. That's all for today, and please, if you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, share, drop a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.